Welcome back. You know, I'm very concerned, Professor, that there are different ways to attack the Constitution. You know, people can attack it violently, which we reject. It's out of hand. And then people can attack it sort of during the course of business. If they have enough votes in the Senate, they have enough votes in the House, if they have the presidency, the outcome is the same. The Constitution is our governing document. And to try and destroy separation of powers, to try and turn the Supreme Court into some kind of Politburo, to try and stuff the number of senators so you're always going to win the votes and so forth, that's tyrannical, is it not?
Well, the judiciary and the Supreme Court is not supposed to be another legislature. It's supposed to interpret the law. And here we get a fundamental difference between how progressives and conservatives view the Constitution. You know, progressives believe in progressing, right? Evolving, changing. Conservatism, as Russell Kirk described it, conservatives believe in what they call an enduring moral order, an enduring moral order. And for progressives, it's more like an evolving moral order. In fact, you wonder if you can put the word moral in there, maybe put evolving moral order in quotes. So they believe in change. And so to them, they really do see the Constitution as a living, breathing document that they don't view it the way a conservative does, a textualist does. The rules can be changed in order to advance, the revolution in the case of progressives.
And what's troubling is that this mindset exists throughout academia, with some exceptions like Grove City, Hillsdale, and a few others, throughout our newsrooms, throughout our boardrooms. And this is a huge problem. When you look at our media, which I've been talking about during the course of this program, I can't think of a single person in a single newsroom in this country, maybe there are a few, who understand what you just said. That is, who actually fundamentally understand the Declaration of Independence, who fundamentally understand the difference between the so-called progressive statists, neo-Marxists, democratic socialists, whatever you want to call them, and the constitutionalists and the originalists. And this is fundamentally the huge battle. I don't see us having too many people who are literate in the Constitution and literate in the founding in our newsrooms, do you?
No, and they don't know these radical ideologies either. I mean, Marx called for the ruthless criticism of everything that exists. He had a favorite quote from Goethe's Faust, the Mephistopheles character: everything that exists deserves to perish, right? Criticism, abolition, and here we are after a crazy 2020 campaign season, and only now, what irony, you finally have leftists that are condemning protests and disorder, right? Finally, at the end of 2020, after we've been watching leftists engage in protests and disorder all along. Conservatives are about law and order, right? The left, over the past year, has been about defunding the police. So of all things, I think here, Mark, too, this is a key point. This is really a good chance, I think, to teach people the differences between conservatism, progressivism, and some of these radical ideologies on the left, right? Socialism, Marxism, democratic socialism. Because what conservatives believe, as Ronald Reagan said, Russell Kirk said, we believe in what humans have learned from all the combined experience of mankind, not just the past generation or dozens of generations. And progressives are always about changing, inventing anew, right? Redefining everything from life to gender to marriage to the Constitution. So I think these next 4 years, people like me and you, and you do this so well, this is a time to really teach people about conservatism, kind of the way that Ronald Reagan did for 8 years while in the presidency. So I think for us, this is an opportunity in the next 4 years to teach people about it while conservatives are out of the presidency and don't hold Congress.
Professor Paul Kengor, I want to thank you and have a wonderful new year. God bless you, sir.
Same to you, Mark. Thanks for all you do.